There I was, minding my own business and trying to pick my vegetables that I worked so hard on. And someone robbed me. Justice. I want justice, I tell you. Justice, justice, justice. Wait a minute, I'll show you what happened. There I was walking down the street. Well, to the backyard. And all of a sudden, this strange, well, turned out it was the love of my life, came up and looked at me, and I didn't know what to do. I was flabbergasted, surprised, perplexed. So, what I'm really talking about is my tomatoes are ready to be picked. And my chickens have been eating my collards. So look at this, y'all. I'm in love, love. Something, look at this. I bet you this was a chicken. This is a chicken that did this. Ain't supposed to be I am so ticked. There they are right there. Here's one of them. They ate my, look at that. My mouth was all set to have a tomato. I threw it on the ground. And it was probably him right there. That is the thief. They've been killing stuff out here. I gotta fix this chicken coop. I'm looking at this tomato and I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna wait one more day. That is disappointing. Now, that was not an act. I did not know that was gonna happen. And now I'm gonna I feel like just picking them before they, before they ripe, because they might come back. It's either them, I got that one. I'm gonna let it go ripe on my table, because I don't have to have chicken stew, because these jokers, they're taking advantage of me. So I have two of them right here. The ripe one is the one that they pecked apart. I don't know, there's nothing else around here that would eat like that. I don't think there's any mice around here. My dogs definitely didn't eat it. I believe it was chickens. They must have did it today. Anyway, there we are. Look at him. Returning to the scene of the crime. Call the police. Somebody call the police. You acting all innocent now. Look at him, look at him, look at him. Acting like he ain't do nothing. He did it. Come on, Chico, let's go. We're gonna go back in the house with our little unripe tomatoes. Oh my gosh, I'm mad. Chico. Anyway, I could go, let me put these down, in a safe place where they can't get eaten. And that's the whole point of having container gardens, is to get it up off the ground so that something can't eat it. I don't know. It had to be the chickens. What would crawl up into a bucket and go reach up and eat the fruit? Except these little jokers that fly. So I have some Swiss chard that needs to be picked. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick that, since I didn't get a tomato today. I picked up bell pepper yesterday from over here. I know I'm all over the place, but I picked a bell pepper from over here. What they need to eat is one of these. That'll teach them a lesson. They'll be like, they'll never eat another green thing again. And hop in their titty butt up. Ooh, I got something in my eye. All right, so I'm gonna go and cut a little bit of Swiss chard. That's what we're gonna do. Since we couldn't get what we want. You can't always get what you want. That's one down. There's two. 3 big leaves. Ha ha ha. Let me see. Something's eating up my Swiss chard. Oh, the snails are back. Problems. There's another piece of Swiss chard. See? Snails are back. Let's see here. I'm gonna cut that one off. These Swiss chard are big. Look, it's as big as my leg. Don't look at my legs though. Oh, and my doves. Remember the little doves that were there? Well, Cruella is trying to kill them, but they are flying now. Let me see if I can show you. Looky, looky, looky. They are flying, and there's Cruella following them, chasing them around. Cruella. Chicken drama. She's cruel, man. Here's one right there. You can see it. I don't know. So, anyway, I was wondering why I could cut these branches down. I cut this tree down now because they're flying. Chico, whatever you're running after, stop. Why do I have all these animals? Why? They're obviously taking advantage of me, eating up all my vegetables. Okay, I cut off about 7 leaves. That's enough for me. There we are. How much would that cost at a organic market? Come on, Chico, let's go. Come on, boy. This thing is bigger than I am. Look at them leaves. And I didn't put no fertilizer. Did I? I might have put some Miracle Grow on it initially. So we're gonna go in and I'm gonna stir fry these with some, I don't know, garlic, ginger, soy sauce. Can't have a tomato today. No, no, no. Oh, I forgot the tomato. I forgot them outside. That quick. Talking about tomatoes, and I'm leaving these 2 out there. Go ahead and pick it. It's not leave it for whatever ate it to come back. We're like, yeah, those other 2 ain't ready yet, Charlie. We're gonna go back and get them in a day or 2. It'll be ready. I don't want. They didn't touch the orange ones. They ate the ripe one. You know, a couple of years ago, I saw an armadillo in my neighbor's yard because, you know, cut his lawn often. And I didn't know what it was. I had to explain it to my coworkers who are Texans. And they were like, I was like, it looks like this, like an anteater. And they were like, an anteater? It was like, armadillo? And I was like, I don't know. And they said, don't go near that thing. It's going to bite you. It's mean. What? Anyway, so we're going to cook these up, and what is this? I see teeth mark in this bad boy. Maybe it's not. Look at that. I'm going to have to put out some rat poison. I can't eat that. 2 little teeth markers in here. Oh, man. And this one, too. Make sure. Cut on the light. Look at that. Oh, always something. I throw them in the trash. I ain't gonna get the bubonic plague. I don't know what it is. Squirrels. We have squirrels, rats, mice since they started. So let me tell you what happened in Texas. It started developing all of the pasture land, right? There are field mice out there and field rats. We didn't have any squirrels initially. Somebody brought the squirrels here because when I first moved out here, there were no squirrels and there was almost no birds because they had knocked down all the trees for the subdivision and put out saplings. Well, it's been about 20 years since the subdivision was developed, right? But they keep on knocking down farmland, so all the varmints are looking for food and they're coming into the neighborhoods. Hence, teeth mark on both of them. This is 2 little teeth mark here. You can't tell me that ain't teeth mark. I ain't eating it. I can't give it to the chickens. I think that tomatoes might be poisonous to chickens. I'm gonna throw them in the trash, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move those tomatoes somewhere else. Where am I gonna put it? Where did I put it last year? So I didn't have that problem last year. I'll move all that stuff away from the house. Look at that. And if you have rodents, guess what comes next in Texas? Snakes, which is worse. So I got to get that stuff. I got too many plants around here. I'm going to put them in the front yard and start selling them off. I already started moving some to the front, but I got to get moving because this is not a good sign. Last thing I need is to be bitten by a rattlesnake. So this goes to the trash. Welcome to Texas. But apparently they don't like Swiss chard. Look at the Swiss chard. Bigger than my head. Bigger than, almost as big as my arm. Look at that. So I have that. This is trash. And I guess, you know, sometimes you gotta, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Sometimes you gotta fall, sometimes you play the off tune. And now I'm scrounging around, trying to see if there's anything else. These are cherry tomatoes. There's nothing here, but that's ready. They're just little. I was looking at those tomatoes and look at them. Wait a minute. Look at that. You know what? It might have been them. He's eating it. Chickens ain't supposed to eat tomatoes. You know what? I don't know who robbed me. Rudy! Rudy, fella. Don't you talk back to me, you thief. I'll see you guys later. I gotta get these chickens back in their coop. I'm finding out a lot of things about chickens, like they can eat tomatoes. I realized that today. Another thing that they never tell you about chickens. You remember how they were running all over the yard? Look around. Chickens take themselves to bed. Before dark, they all go into the coop. You don't have to try to get them in here, nothing. They're all in here. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You might not be able to see, but they're in here looking at me. Let me turn the light up so y'all can see. They got their own light. Yeah, they bougie like that. These are bougie chickens. They got their own light. They're all in here. See? They put themselves to bed. So you ain't got to round them up. Once they know where their coop is, turn the light back down. I'm interested. So in the case of who is eating the tomatoes, it is the chickens. They are pecking my tomatoes apart. Problems. This is Jamaica 5288. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next adventure.